So the $1,000,000 question that I get asked all the time is, how do we get clients as a contractor? On this video, I'll be going through some of the steps of how we have been able to get new clients, maintain our clients, and extend the life of our clients. And by doing that, to be able to do over $3 million a year. We will be breaking this down into finding your target client, because you can't get no more clients if you don't know what type of client you're looking for. How do we find new clients? And also, how do we get new clients to find us? We'll be going over how to reach out to these possible new clients. And then how do we manage to keep the clients that we have, and how to use that connection to bring more new clients through them. But before all of that, we're going to start with the fundamentals. Finding your target client. First fundamental about your business and you got to know is, what the hell are you? For example, if you're an HVAC company, it's so many things in HVAC. Are you a commercial HVAC company? Are you a residential HVAC company? Are you a service HVAC company? Are you all of the above? Now, this goes about any trade. What type of plumber are you? Are you the one that works with apartments and more on the commercial management side of things? Are you a service company that answers the phone 24/7 and is going directly to anybody who calls? What are you? For you to be able to find your target, you need to be specific on what you're best at. So when you're competing against other people like yourself, is something to separate you about. So on my case, what are we? We are a general contractor company that specialize on working with management companies on the apartment section. And then we're also a general contracting company that works directly with investors on flips or client renovation. That's what we specialize on. So if I want to get more clients on the investment side, the easiest way for me to do, because I know that's what I do and I know how I can offer it, is I go directly with the investors are at. Which this brings me to my next point. How do you reach out to that targeted client that you're trying to go after? One of the ways that I have been able to get in touch with investors is going to the meetups that investors have, events, venues. Every investor knows other investors. So I know that all we have to do is target one or two, and then the rest will know who we are by the work that we perform for those clients. Now, that's on one side. I also said that we concentrate on a lot of project management side, apartments, anything that has to do with the apartment area. Now, let's say you are a contractor who's just getting started in the space. You just got your license and you just ground zero. How do you reach out to these people if that's the area that you want to go to? One of the things that I personally did is we started going into apartment complexes, and I started going into the main office. Hey, I know that you guys use subcontractors to do A to Z on some of the areas because maintenance cannot handle it, or you need the warranty or the license or whatever the case might be. Here is our company. This is what we specialize on. This is what we're the best at. And we would love to do a few jobs for you to prove to you that we are who we say we are. Don't oversell what you do. Tell them exactly what you can do for them. And don't try to get into the work that you are not the best at, because one time that you look bad will kill 100 times that you've been doing great. I'm not saying you cannot grow the business to do other things, just don't practice with your new clients. It's okay to practice with a client you've been with for a while because he understands that's not your strong suit, but you're willing to take on it, which is going to move me into the next step. How do you maintain every client? How do you extend the life on the shelf for that client? And if you are getting value from this video so far and you want to talk to me personally to go over things that are happening in your business, please join our online community for contractors like yourself. We have weekly calls, exclusive content, one-on-one coaching by me, and then you will get also an opportunity to network with other contractors and entrepreneurs in the business. And if that sounds like something that might interest you, I'll leave the link for that in the description. How do you get clients to refer you? Everybody's going to say, do great work. Well, great work is one thing, but now you have to build a reputation for them to be able to expand that life. That reputation will be that every time we call, they show up. So to build that reputation, you need to understand that as you're knocking on doors and as you're going into these apartments or you're going to these investors events and you're doing all of this, you can be doing different work or different quality or different timing for every single person. Now you have to maintain that reputation that you're telling people you have. You need to be reliable in your words, you need to be reliable on your work, and you need to be reliable on what you produce every time you show up. That's going to give the existing client that you have a bigger life shelf, but a bigger opportunity for them to refer you to who they know. Which gets me to my next point. How do we get our existing clients to get us to other clients? Well, one simple step is to ask. Once you have a relationship with your clients, you could literally ask the question. The question is not, can you give me their number so I can contact them? The question is, can you introduce me to them? It's a lot easier to get business from somebody you don't know when they're being introduced by somebody they trust. If they trust them, they will trust the decision of who they are using, which most likely get you in the door getting those first jobs for a new client that came from your existing. It's not about asking, it's how you're asking. I could ask, hey, give me a fucking number. The answer might be eventually, soon, at one point. You have to be precise with your question. Hey, Susie, I know we've been working for you for the past 6 months. What has your experience been with our business or with how we provide the work? Oh, it's been excellent. You guys are always here, always on time. You guys are doing fantastic work. Now, on that note, do you know anybody who will require that specific trade that we have as a business? And will you be so kind to introduce me? I'm more than happy to invite you guys to lunch so I can make that introduction. Ask the proper questions. Ask them to introduce you to the future client or leads. And if they don't want to introduce you, that means they don't think you're that great. So don't give yourself a pop in the shoulders until somebody tells you you're great. We all believe that we are the cream of the crop. We all do. You're always going to say you're great. I haven't met a contractor that came to me and said, hey, listen, I suck at what I do, but would you hire me? They always come and say, we're the greatest. Every single person that says, I'm the best plumber, this is how I do it. You know what? I only listen when somebody else tells me they're the greatest. But the first thing you need to know is who you are and how do you want people to identify you. Which brings us to the end. If you found value in this video, all I ask is that you subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them for you.